Weapons of Miracles. It's an add-on for Epic Fight which adds a bunch of weapons all with amazing movesets. Like, these movesets genuinely make Minecraft a more fun game than a lot of AAA video games. And also to maybe help out a bit with aiming, I got this mod called shoulder surfing that'll really help you see what's ahead of you. Like, I genuinely cannot overstate just how fun it is to kill things with these weapons. But honestly, cool melee weapons and stuff just honestly isn't enough. If you ask me, I think a good fighting game incorporates a lot more elements than just random melee fighting. So I got a mod that'll really switch things up, and that's iron spells and spellbooks. I've showcased this mod off a bit before, and there are literally a million different spells you can find. Like this lightning spear thing straight out of Dark Souls. And this spell called Devour, which does, that. Like, using some of these spells in tandem with these weapons lead to some pretty fire moves. And you know, like, well, why kill them with weapons? Why get into melee range at all when you can just summon a black hole in them? And honestly, why stop there at the cool magical abilities? I got this Devil Fruits mod, which adds a bunch of these fruits from One Piece that give you special powers. I ate this one called the Flame fruit, and now I can just shoot out gigantic fire. Freaking got rid of this whole sandbank next to me. What are creepers gonna do against Fire Fist, bro? Like nothing. And they can do even less against Torment here. If Fire Fist will kill you, then I will! And just to name a couple more cool weapons and abilities mods we got Rise of Gaming right here. And it also has Dragon Slayer and the Buster Sword. So there's like almost no anime character you can't be in this mod. We also got Yamato from Devil May Cry, which has some crazy abilities. In fact, I think a lot of this mod pack is like subconsciously inspired by Devil May Cry. And who cares, we also got Shadow Blades from the Relics mod. These things are honestly kind of stupidly overpowered, they just have infinite aimbot. But now that we have a million different ways to kill something, let's kill something that's an actual challenge to beat. So I got two of probably the best boss fight mods I've ever seen for Minecraft. Souls-like Universe and Cataclysm. These two mods probably give me the best boss fight experience out of any other mod I've seen. They're so incredibly well made. I can't see anything though. And dang, are they really tanky. Also, why is Millennia making like iron golem noises? But just in case you have no friends to PvP with like me, these boss fights make this game so much more enjoyable. God, bro, you're just as hard as Millennia in the actual game. I'd only beat Millennia without summons like once. I play way too much Elden Lord, bro. But honestly, I am very impressed because this mod pack gives you probably one of the best fighting experiences I've ever seen in any game ever. Even if it's hard to tell what's going on sometimes. All of these abilities and weapons you can use just come together so perfectly to completely annihilate everything that stands in you. There goes Malekith. God, if it dealt any more damage, then I think it'd be cheating. Oh my god, how'd you get out of it? How'd you get out of it? This mod pack genuinely makes me want to play it in my free time, even if I'm not recording.
Elden Ring is such a massive game with so many different events going on. Dragons flying in from off-screen, or a random invader showing up on a midnight stroll. While all of these engagements are happening, a troop consisting of cavalry, torchbearers, and foot soldiers are protecting a troll-pulled carriage. When chaos ensues, the trolls keep pulling. But where do they go? Do these carriages have an endpoint, or are they aimlessly patrolling forever? Are the developers hoping you'll sit at a site of grace every 10 to 15 minutes, making it so you reset the carriage to its starting position? Or maybe things don't happen or move while they're not in your field of view. Today, we'll be answering all of these questions. There are 5 total troll-pulled moving carriages in the lands between, and we're going to use our sneaky detective skills to observe these patrols and get to the bottom of where they start and where they hopefully end. Otherwise, I'll be following these things until Miyazaki inevitably kills me with random balls. So let's start at the most seen carriage in the entire game, the Carriage of Limgrave. If you've played Elden Ring, you have almost certainly encountered this beginning carriage. If it was an achievement, 90% worldwide would have gotten it. As you can see, the carriage starts at the middle of this road and continues along. Us being the ever-stealthy character Squidward, we hide in plain sight and observe this ever-mysterious carriage. While watching and just admiring this fairly short, and also extremely slow journey, it made me think about the significance of these troll-pulled carriages. The game mechanic and reason for these is that in the back of the carriage there's a chest, and holy smokes, that chest has loot. Primarily a weapon of some sort, which is interesting because taking a closer look at the carriages, they have ceremonial candles lit and a fairly big convoy protecting it. Basically, this is Elden Ring versions of verses. like a literal transporter of someone who is deceased. Most likely, this was an officer, maybe a person of high regard, and the chest contains an heirloom or prized possession of theirs, which is always a lie.